a 15-minute time frame. This is a 5-minute time frame. I need a little pullback to the general area. Looks like the main watch is Apple today. A couple others such as PLTR, Nvidia, AMD. So guys, it's the end of the day, 8:06 p.m. Good morning, my fellow day traders, and welcome back to another live trading session where we're going to trade the market and show you guys exactly how it's done. Now, guys, today's a whole new different day. Get out there, take all the opportunity, take all the risks that you need in order to get to where you need to go. And today, guys, we're going to take all the risks that we need. 2 to 3 contracts, holding for 30% with a 10% stop loss. Many members, shout out to Landry Capital, shout out to JJ, already providing some ideas in the trade ideas tab. Looks like the main watch is Apple today. A couple others such as PLTR, Nvidia, AMD. But on my end, all I have is the SP 500s here, as you guys can see. Now, not too much other than the SP 500s looks like it wants a breakout. Now, I did throw on some Fibonacci retracements here, and there's a good reaction at some of these levels here. So we'll be watching this. And other than that, guys, I don't really have much today. But with all that being said, guys, this is what we have going on right now. 12 minutes in the market opens. Let's see how much break we make. What the absolute hell was that? Market just opened. And the SP 500s is tapping all-time highs. As you can see, this was the most previous all-time highs, and now it's breaking new all-time highs. So guys, we're gonna be very careful. But again, of course, nonetheless, we're gonna watch it and see what we can trade today. Our market's kind of rejecting. You could even draw a trend line here and call it a breakdown to the downside. But this is around all-time highs, so we still just gotta be very careful. But one thing I do want to point out, guys, is look at, we're right here on pre-market lows, which is here. Or you could even argue this is pre-market lows, but this is really after-hour lows. So we see pre-market lows right here, and you guys can see it's trying to actually bounce here. It's creating a little bit of a hammer. One thing I'm gonna do is, I'm not a bounce trader, so even if it wants to bounce here a little bit, that's fine. Really, if it never gets back above here and actually just ends up bouncing a little bit, breaking below here, I'm gonna take the retest for the downside. Now, don't get me wrong, this is all-time highs, so we could be just creating higher lows. So I'm just gonna be on the watch for that. I'm gonna watch the whole market as a whole, see what it does, and let's see what we can make today. All right, guys, so we're getting the official 15-minute candle close below here. My next move is to wait for a pullback to around pre-market lows, and now enter in for some shorts. 5-minute time frame, nice drop down to the downside. 1 hour even lines up perfectly, guys. You guys can see the 1 hour officially just closed. This is a 15-minute time frame. This is a 5-minute time frame. I need a little pullback to the general area, and then I'll probably end up stopping puts. Just posted this on my Instagram. Guys, you do not want to miss the weekly live recaps. We're going to do one again today. We're going to go over the market, what we missed, what we could have traded, what we did trade, and I still have not taken a trade yet. But I just want you guys to know, every single day, we're going to do one. And today, I'm going to create an event right now. You guys are going to see me right now. Let's do one right now. Market recap. Again, today. We might have to give ourselves some room today, honestly. 5:30 a little bit is a little bit cutting it too crazy. So probably going to do like, I don't know, 6 p.m. Let's do 6 p.m. today. Boom. Created. I copy it. I'm going to post it somewhere. I'm going to post probably in here soon. Guys, my initial thoughts on the market are the fact that I actually don't want to force a short. I do believe that, and I am anticipating that market's going to fall down here today. Based off technical analysis, just reading, losing this pre-market low level, but not even just that, this trend line as well, rejected all-time highs. But the only reason why I don't want to force a short is because there's so much potential support here that it can easily just bounce on. If I risk a short here, I can probably get a nice break below today's lows at the moment. But then again, there's so much support here for potential bounce. I think a better short position or better thing that I should wait for is an actual breakdown of a level like a fib, or even something like this is even more strong around this level around here. Of course, it's going to take days and it's not going to happen today. But as far as trying to force a short, or just in general trying to go short on the market when the market's looking like this, guys, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try not to be too blindsided when I know my trading style is definitely not something like this. I like the breakouts, and this would just be trying to force a short. So with all that being said, guys, we're going to be very careful today. Honestly, we might not even trade, but we're still going to do the market recap today. And I'll show you guys if I do even trade. We're just posting content. But honestly, the way the market's looking, I'm not even going to lie with y'all. It don't look like I'm going to catch a trade. If we don't break above all-time highs or this 0% Fibonacci retracement level, there's no point of trading because that's an official breakout. Or on top of that, if we don't get below specifically this one, I really like this one. So with all that being said, unfortunately, we're about to just go live on TikTok, post a lot of content. When the market's not doing what you want, the best thing you can do is just hit a workout, guys. We're gonna do some push-ups, bicep curls. The lighting here is kind of bad, but. So at 8:15 a.m., almost 2 hours into the market open, I posted what I'm anticipating in the premium chat. And you guys can see I'm basically just sitting on hands. I'm anticipating a drop based off the 1 hour time frame, but I gotta be very careful, guys, because the 15 minutes is holding pre-market lows, plus smaller time frames and other stocks are kind of holding too. So with all that being said, we're gonna be very careful today, very cautious if we do trade anything. So far, I see no trades in sight. I don't want to force anything, guys. As you guys can see here on the 1 hour time frame, again, All I'm waiting for is some confirmation. I don't want to enter shorts around here or even calls yet, because we just never know if we're going to reject around these levels again, or if I take puts, we just don't know if we're going to bounce around these levels. So we got to be very, very careful. So if anybody's watching this vlog and that is in the premium chat, just know, not only am I protecting my capital, but I'm also protecting yours, because I know people are probably going to take the same trades as me, and I just got to be very careful on entries. So guys, it's the end of the day, 8:06 p.m. and you guys can see right here on my phone, I took 0 trade today. Now, you guys saw in the vlog, we were just watching the market, never got what we wanted, which initially was just a retest here, which you can argue this was a retest, but on the 5 minutes, it looked like a different story. We got to break above, hold above that little level, and a fat break to all-time highs. So that is how you wait patiently in the market and not overtrade or force a trade, because we broke all-time highs. And when we break all-time highs, the market gets a little bit shaky. You just never know who's going to take control. In this case, sellers did take control in the beginning, and out of nowhere, the news just rocketed. A fat candle in the morning, super big rocket, and now market is in all-time highs again. Just every single week, it seems like the market keeps hitting all-time highs. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to get some type of pullbacks. The moment we can get some good pullbacks is when I'm going to enter some good calls. So I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's video.